Hi ladies, I'm here today as a freelancer to tell about web development technologies and how to start a development in web development technologies. As you know, we are really in a tough situation because of this pandemic, whatever it is going on, and we women have been successful in breaking the glass ceilings right from taking the forefront in the defense to technology. There is no space that is untouched by her. And at this lockdown period, there is a hero in every household, whether a homemaker managing with limited groceries, or kids at home with their online classes, or with no house help situations, or either a work from home professional woman. Yet she is able to focus on whatever the responsibility she has to do, and proving again and again that yes, I am a hero. And in this process, it has been a very successful for her personal life too. Success in any industry is a combination of focus, hard work, luck, and ability to reinvent oneself from time to time. I would like to recollect one sentence that in fact was used by one of my mentors. Women, a strength herself, have clearly reached a way through this world. She is like a duck on water, very calm on the surface, while her feet is kicking up a storm under her leg. Woman is blessed with multitasking abilities, which is really a boon, but not a bane. Very well said, right? So, whatever the technology or whatever the field you are in order to be a successful, you need to have three P's: perseverance, passion, and persistence. A persistent effort on passion you have with a perseverance effort is what makes a woman a success. Coming to me, I am a freelancer. I define myself to be a freelancer. I've started my journey as a junior software developer, a Java certified, and then to promoted to a project manager. And in the on process, I have achieved myself couple of Java certificates. I had a passion of writing, which made me to write articles on technical skills, on women entrepreneurs. And I do have a blog on my own name. I do freelancing in blogging, technical writing, web application development. And in fact, as you're all aware, our today topic is about web gallery development. So we will go to it in a very soon way. But before that, let me tell you, in whatever way you are, in whatever industry and technology you are, you need to be a constant learner, irrespective of your profession, of your age, of your gender, everything, anyway. In fact, you have to go on learning yourself, updating yourself, and there has been many avenues also. Say you need to add a new skill or a certification to you professionally. That really helps you, not only professionally, but personally also. You need to be fit and free. So either you go for online yoga classes or fitness freaks or whatever it is, but be learning yourself as well as enhance yourself. And as the time progresses, you need to have a new passion to identify your niche for yourself, and you need to manage the niche with a persistent way. And for all these things in this era, which we say to be a technology era, right? So, coming to a brief introduction of, say, a technology. The technology has been an important aspect of human life. It could be a comfort or an invention to make the human life or a human task go with an ease. A best example would be of VR, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence, or say a machine intelligence. No doubt the human intelligence can't be replaced by any type of intelligence, but this artificial intelligence, AI, will definitely be an addition to human intelligence. Considering the current situation, whatever we are in, everything is will come to standstill if if you are not using the technology for your things. That is the importance of the technology. Say, let us look at our daily routines, whether cooking with an instant pot or ordering online using a app, grocery app, or a smartphone, a smart TV, or a mobile app, whatever it is. Everything is a technology. It can be, it, it's definitely a boon, I should say, in some of the things. Say, you are able to communicate all over the world to any person in any corner using VoIP, voice over internet phone, right? Whether it's in WhatsApp, Zoom, Skype, or conferencing, whatever it is. And you are able to network here, known friends or making new friends, improving your networking with the help of social media, webinars, virtual meetups, and applications. And of course, the gaming world is itself a different criteria, I should say. The old and new game apps. It's connecting the friends from all around the world and as well as making your working as a stress buster. If you come to the food world, yes, there are many appliances like air fryer, instant pot, microwave, soup makers, so whatnot. And the main important aspect in the education world, the present era of COVID has been seeing many online classes going on. So when you say online classes, they are nothing but they are bringing the physical classrooms at your own desk, creating the environment and connecting bits, bytes, pieces, and tons of education in all ways, whether it's a creative, software, audio, whatever it is. So there is no edge of the word. The scholars, the educators are defining these techniques as artificial intelligence, emotional intelligence, artificial intelligence. So, coming back to our today's topic, web development. Web development can be said as the process of taking the plans, layouts, which are designed by a group of web designers, and then coding them and making them to go live into an education or functioning website. This is the main functionality of web developers. In fact, in some parts of the city or some parts, it is web developers are also commonly called as programmers, but not all programmers are web developers. We'll see it a bit more later. Say, for example, you can say the app, the food app, which makes your food choices delivery at your home. There's nothing but a web application. Or if you really want to go, if you really want to deliver something to your dear friends in other part of city, say in Bangalore itself, I am in some part of city and I need to deliver one particular parcel, one particular gift to my other friend in other part of city. Going by the Bangalore traffic is itself a big thing. But I wanted that to be delivered. And there came the app of Dunzo, right? And I want to travel the Ola cabs, the Uber cabs, whatever it is, all have their own web applications developed. And the main criteria of web application is that you can access them on your smartphone. No need of a laptop or a desktop. Everything is at your palm, at your hand. This is a nothing but a typical example of a web application. And a web application, in fact, it can be have many web pages, a group of web pages or number of web pages along with a database from where the database things are captured and shown in a user way, the interactive way to the user. It's nothing but a web application. Uh, yes, we'll go on dealing with things later on. There are some of the questions here. Oh yeah, here there's a young lady here with the name Sneha. She's asking, I am a final year student of computer engineering. Oh God, fine. What are the courses you may suggest which may enhance my profile as an application developer? Yes, very good. Okay. Before this, let me say the definition of an application developer. Application developers are software development professionals who create applications for a particular operating system or devices. I guess you know operating system whether Windows or Unix or Linux or devices which might be a smartphone or a tablet. And when I say an application developer, it has to do the entire cycle of developing a mobile application. And here, mobile application developer typically needs a bachelor's degree. That's one of the criteria which the employers are looking on now. And as you said, you are in final year of your computer engineering, this goes well with you. So you can definitely go on as an application developer, no issues with that. And these application developers, along with a degree, not essentially a college degree, every degree would do, are expected to be more of creative and detail oriented with very good problem solving techniques. Here, the most important criteria is you need to be creative, you need to go on exploring the technologies, learn yourself, enhance yourself with all the mobile application development, mobile computing, and what are the similar programming centric field of study. As the mobile application development, it is nothing but a set of procedures that has to, involve with programming or building software or the application which are to be designed for either a handheld device such as a smartphone or a palm device like a tablet. It can be in fact said as similar to the topic of web application development. But here the difference is that the mobile applications are, often developed to be specifically tailored to specific functions of the device. For example, in the case of game application, which is developed on an Android platform, it may be advantageous to utilize now, the phone's accelerometer to offer a unique user experience to the user, to the customer. Here, along with your computer degree or your computer savvy, your creative skills, you need to have a skill set that really helps you in developing the app. Whether this can be broadly categorized as, mobile user interface design, cross-platform application development, back-end computing, and modern language programming skills. That means you as an application developer should be able to create a very user-friendly interface, UI or UX. User experience should be more. Say for example, if you are logging into your Gmail account, whatever the first thing you see, that is set to be an UI screen, right? So that experience, seeing UI screen itself should make the customer, the user, to log in or to perform Other next operations. So you need to be well versed with the creativity there. And not only that, you need to have a development niche or a development skill on a particular platform, but in all platforms. When I say all platforms, say Android applications or iOS applications, there are two different applications, right? Based on the devices which you use. So when I say I'm an application developer, I need to have an application development experience or application development skills to develop both on Android as well as on iOS. So I need to have a cross-platform of both the things. And of course, application development requires a bit of back-end computing also. Without back-end, without database, nothing goes very well with the front end. So at least you need to have a good expertise in the back-end things in databases. And of course, the modern language programming skills are necessary things. When you say application development, these language programming skills might be anywhere starting from C, C++, C Sharp, or Java. And along with that, the normal or basic nomenclature which an application developer should have is, of course, experience in web development languages, whether HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Node.js, React, whatever it is. And of course, the familiarity with the platform application programming interfaces, API, application programming interfaces, you need to have, as we have discussed in before, cross-platform application development. And you need to have an accounting management promotion, AMP. It is to be needed to implement the use of cross-platform mobile skills. And when I say the web development skills, whatever it is required, it can be broadly classified as front-end skills, back-end skills, front-end programming languages, back-end programming languages. This could be taken into further discussion more. Uh, Let us have next question here. Yes, here, oh my God, two questions simultaneously with the same things. Uh, Similarly, I could say. Yeah, here, Preeti here asks is like, I can't afford to invest much on the technical courses or the web or application development courses less expensive as compared to high-end technical courses. Oh yeah. And then Trisha here asks, I am a commerce background. I am from a commerce background. Will it be possible to start a career in web or application development without any prior knowledge of programming? Yes, of course, dear, you can. Both of you, both of your queries, answer is yes, dear. Fine. Let us go in this deeper. So when I am saying, I was saying in my previous thing before this query popped up, the web developer skills, right? The web developer skills can be classified into front-end programming languages, back-end programming languages. So when I say the front-end programming languages, the language skills that you need to have to deal with front-end programming, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Vue, all these things comes into the front-end programming languages. So you might be knowing HTML, which stands for Hypertext Manipulation Language. It defines the main parts of web pages to web browser. That is how you want your web page to be seen, to manipulate your hypertext. The CSS or cascading style sheets, they provide you with the styling program for your pages, the way of how you want to define a page, how you want to define a style for your page, a layout, a colors, fonts. What are the things you want to style your manipulation page, your page, hypertext page? That they are all of CSS. And next comes here JavaScript. JavaScript. While I could say the HTML, CSS are said to be a, the static content. The JavaScript is said to be a dynamic content. In the sense like it's more of to do like a coding language. Provides the dynamic power to your static pages. There are some libraries provided with JavaScript like jQuery. They are pre-written and it has been built that could be plugged in your present web projects. And you could provide the application, uh, the comfort, the application ease to your customer. And along with this, there are other JavaScript frameworks like Vue, React, which can be used as a template for your web project. And the next is backend developer, the backend programming languages. You can say to be like under the hood parts. That means users don't see the work, right? They see only the front part. But whatever is happening in the back part, even that has to be well known to a web developer. In a sense, like these are necessary for effective running of the front end part. So the backend web developers use or need to have learning of server-side programming languages. And this backend programming languages could be of, say, a simple thing like a PHP, which is a scripting language, which is used for server side of the web development. Along with this, Ruby, Ruby on Rails, which are both dynamic, open source programming languages, and they have their own simplicity. In fact, this Ruby code or Ruby on Rails is pre-written templates that are used to build your website publication. So along with this would be Python is one of the other languages, programming languages that has been uh, used for decades together, and it is used until now. It is being a very high demanded language even now. Even a small kid, like say for 8 to 10 years, there are specific courses designed for 8 to 10 years kids on Python. So it's that much easy if you want to learn. You know? Because it has been going on from the long many years and it has its own advantages. So it can be said as an object-oriented language, which is based on OOPS principle, object-oriented principles. Where the objects, codes, attributes, abilities to develop, functions, variables, all these things will come into picture. It's like more to do of a coding type of language, but at the same time, not complex coding language. And the other backend program language, you could say it to be a, some of the content management systems or CMS, like WordPress. WordPress, it can be said as a CMS, which is used to create, publish, and manage whatever the content you are developing digitally to go on online. Along with this, you need to have web design, UX design, that is layout, navigation systems, colors, and typography. And along with these things, like say you are coding, you are learning HTML, you are learning CSS, you are learning JavaScript. Along with this, there are some other things you need to always keep in your mind, whether you are a commerce background or any other background, or you are, you can't afford to go for a technical course and you can't pay much. That's okay, leave it afford. There are many things that are provided and easy to do. It will not take too long to learn all these technologies, and it will not require high level math skills, and it does not require a professional degree to learn these web development technologies. And they are available on many online platforms and on many online coding tutorials. That is where you could definitely go and learn for yourself. Say that you go for a boot camps. Boot camps are nothing but an in-person intense program that are held at different positions at different places at a particular time. You can just go. Of course, in this virtual era, it's not possible the boot camps, but I'm making you to learn what are boot camps or online coding tutorials. Many tutorials has come. In fact, the government of India has developed a site that has functions of other sites, the address of other sites where the online courses are provided. Just go explore it and learn for yourself. Or there are many things like say Coursera, Linda, Udemy. All these things are online coding tutorials. And along with these things, in fact, say for example, if I say the backend programming language of Python, Python have their own official guides and documents in their own site, Python site, and in fact they're providing in this COVID era some discount offers where you can really go and explore for yourself. And of course, you need to enroll yourself with online coding courses, whether it is paid or instructed, but that depends upon your own criteria. And don't forget to join the code camps online. Say, for example, Code or GitHub. It's where you code for yourself. You code, if you have any queries, you put in the forum. There are many expertise who comes to rescue, who comes to help you. That is way how you develop yourself. And one more important thing I want to highlight here is the web developer salaries are catching criteria that helps you to make a decision on whether if you really want to go for web developer or not. According to Indeed, in fact, an average entry level web developer has an $61,000, $61,000 of salary. If you have three or more experience, it is $108,000. And in fact, you can know your own worth by going to some of the tooling programming things like Glassdoor, which makes you realize your worth in the field, in the web development fields. Okay, going on to the next one. Here is a query from Anjali. She's saying like, "Hi ma'am, even after the end of the lockdown, can we still work remotely as developer?" Yes, ma'am, you can do that. In fact, tech jobs, technology jobs are very much flexible, and this lockdown has brought the work from home options like in a bloomer way, and they're so much flexible in these opportunities. The web application developer programming opportunities, like whether it is a web development or a web designing or digital marketing, whatever it is, these jobs are it's definitely a run for full-time jobs, whether you're working for a single company or freelancing. And web development is nothing new to this one. I, as a freelancer, have been working and I didn't find uh, any problem or anything until now. And you don't forget that web application developer, you do have or remote is the option to you. Of course, you can go to the business of establishing a business for yourself. Working remotely has been, a synonym of liberty, liberty of the location. You can choose the place, you can choose the environment. If you want to work daily, you can work, or if you want to take a break and work for 3 more days, let's go for it. You can work it from while traveling or while staying home, while balancing or while looking after your child. Everything is possible in this web development technologies, web developer profile. It's flexible as flexible as that, but you need to have some of the support for this. Say you need to make sure that you provide or you give the maximum productivity with the minimum headaches. Of course, this is provided by many software tools like Trello, Freecam, Notion, Toggle Productivity. And if you are thinking of a freelancing, then you need to market for yourself, whether it is a email campaign or whether you're posting your resume or you need to be on top of everything. There is another query here saying that, "Hi, will there be a demand for jobs in the application or web development field, even if the lockdown extends furthermore?" The future is, of course, uncertain for us, this criteria, but yes, there is always a problem to solve. And we, as a web developer, we have our own problems to solve. That is what I should say. No, the web development is solely based on creating web pages for either marketing or say landing pages for the online presence of your business, or it's just a template that you want to develop. So it's like this web developing is nothing but it's a totally a cloud based one. Say a platform like Facebook or Pinterest or Dropbox. You know, they have their own things that goes on enhancing and that requires continuous solutions to the problem. And yes, this web developer will provide the solution even now and then. And Victoria here asked that I have been on the break for 8 years. I want to restart my career in the field of IT. Would web development help my second career? Of course, it can help you. The web development job is not only a perfect way to start your career, tech career, but it's possible to go for your second innings too, second career too. Now, with such an easy way of learning your front-end development skills along with the back-end programming languages, definitely this should be your first step in stepping back to the working environment with flying colors. Just learn HTML, CSS, which might require in fact some weeks or if you're fast enough, if you're creative enough, even some days enough is also enough for you. And you need to expand the development repertoire. It's with other programming languages like as I said, the backend programming languages like JavaScript, Ruby on Rails, Ruby, Python. That might require a bit of time, but yes, it's not that much hard to uh, know career back woman like you with 8 years in your professional career. And the job seekers, as you know, the job seeker itself will make you more interested in the technologies to learn the programming languages. And it's simply never too late to start. You can back the idea of front-end development as skill-based job, and irrespective of your education background, you can definitely go to learning skills. Don't feel sorry or don't feel annoyed. Don't feel low. You are here to enhance yourself. Enhance. Just go on. And here there is another Priyanka. Oh, great. That's great. I am a mainframe developer, but now I want to switch into web or application development. Will it be beneficial for my job profile? And how do I manage the change? Yes. Mainframe development is itself a tough task. And when you want to switch on to your career as web developer, yes, it's in fact it will not be that much beneficial for your job profile as a mainframe, but yes, definitely it will help you because when you say the Android or web application development or application development, it's easy to start, but it requires exponentially increased efforts if you want to go to the intermediate programmer level and you are already a high level programmer. So it's not even a tough task for you. And being in this field, probably you know some of the many of the technical things. Say for example, data, API, dynamic data, and some of the high profile words or high profile concepts. So that would be definitely easier for you to implement all these things when you learn or when you enhance yourself with the small basic things like front-end programming. In fact, with your development profile in the mainframe, you can definitely find some free time of your regular work and start doing the projects for free before totally giving up with the mainframe profile. You gain experience in this one. You just start coding. You make new web application for yourself for your friends. Start outsourcing it. Start creating a portfolio for yourself and include all the projects whatever you have done here, and then slowly you can just take a step away from the mainframe parallel to your whatever the job you are doing. And here there is one more query from Deepa asking that I have completed a few online courses on core Java. Oh yeah. Is this enough to start a career as web application developer? Or should I learn other languages? Well, as I said, I am a Java developer, and coming from a Java developer, application developers would be a very easy task. Now, when I say the web applications, they are nothing but distributed applications that run on a number of computers, which are connected among themselves using server. So, various scripting languages and markup languages are there in the programming in the world. And JavaScript is such one versatile and ideal programming language. So, a page, say as simple as a display of a data and time, or a complex page, say for example rental booking or flight booking or hotel booking, is a web application. So the Java technology has seen such a thing that it can do the simple task as well as the complex task because it has its own technology drive, like say JEE, Java Enterprise Edition, JSE, Java Standard Edition, JSTL, Java Server Pages for Tag Library, and Java Develop JSP, Java Server Pages. So all these things, the Java Tech has in fact provided a first step in developing the application development. So, Java is used for web applications. It has been used to build dynamic websites. And using the JSP servlets, it has been an effect for developing the web application. And the HTML, it's a simple language which are used for developing the web page. And the JSP has been built on your HTML. Here there is another question saying like there has been any adverse effect on the career in web application development due to COVID-19? No, in fact I don't see that much help or much things will affect the web application development. The many local governments or the Indian government have been taking efforts to save the population from the COVID outbreak. The authority is tightening up, in fact, to make the IT industry to grow. And a web application can be developed from anywhere. It's based on cloud platform. So you can develop anywhere, you can run it anywhere. The software as a service, SaaS, has been come into existence and your own web application can be developed on SaaS. So that would be a great criteria to make the things happen. So there is no adverse effect of the COVID-19 on web application development. And remember one thing, there has been many things that has been coming into existence. Say, for example, as an Zoho creator, I would like to receive myself a beautiful of web application platform. Zoho Creator has been a new thing, developing the application the way you want. It accelerates the development process. It makes you to create a web application for yourself using some simple technologies which their own built-in features. You can connect and extend the applications, and you can turn the idea of making the applications come into reality. So this would be a great criteria to learn or to make you learn when you want to develop a web application for yourself. And remember, the creative visionary is what that makes a web career development a perfect place to be. It's never too late to join the industry. And better yet, you are in the technical industry and you need to have a creative visionary. With experience and with the help of conversations, with help of technical things, you can create a craft solutions to the problems and to think in a big way create in a creative way, be of more, make your career a meaningful, a lucrative, and think outside the box, overcome the obstacles, fill the skill gaps, and you exactly know what you want to do by seeing all the things faced, and yes, you will be able to shine high. So whether it is a web developer or an application developer or a software programmer, whatever it is, you need to have the persistence to carry on with the things. I hope your queries have been answered now, and I definitely will explore. Well, web development can be said as a challenging yet exciting, but it requires creating an innovative final product that makes you your criteria, your as an web developer, a great thing. Thank you, one and all.